is very hard. Yeah, course of a course. What do I say? What is PharmD? What subjects are studied in PharmD? Is PharmD hard? Hello beautiful people and welcome back to another video. My name is Sakshi Patel and I'm 5th year PharmD student. I had made a previous video when I think I was in 2nd year about what is PharmD, and now I'm making the same video but now I'm in 5th year. So I think I have a better perspective of what is PharmD. In this video you will learn everything that you need to know, or if I don't cover some things then let me know in the comment section and I'll pick it up in the next video. So let's begin with the video ASAP. Also guys, if you haven't checked the video of what is PharmD by me when I was in 2nd year, then I think you should check it out first so that you know how my perspective has changed. Okay, so first of all, what is PharmD? Now PharmD, it is a 6 years extremely long course, which is the main reason that I'm making this video, because giving 6 years it might seem easy at first, but it is actually a lot. Me being a PharmD student, 5th year PharmD student, I know how badly we just want to get our degrees right now. So yeah, it is a 6 years course. It basically contains 2 main topics. First, clinical pharmacy, and second is clinical research. So these things you will learn mainly yeah, these 2 topics are there, and around them revolving there would be other subjects also which will help you to better study these main 2 topics. It is like that. Okay, so for if we see clinical pharmacy, so there are subjects like pharmacology, pharmacotherapeutics, etc., which will help you there, and also a clinical pharmacy subject is also there, hospital pharmacy is also there, which will help you in that. Now we have pharmaceutics, pharmacognosy, etc., and biostatics. Okay, so there is a subject which will help you if you want to go further in clinical research. Okay, so these are the main 2 domains of PharmD. First is clinical pharmacy, which deals with patient drug relationship, okay, and second one is clinical research, which is mainly about production of safe drugs, safety and effectiveness of drugs and humans who are involved in the trial. Okay, one of my most asked questions, apart from do you use stethoscope being a PharmD student, is that how to get into PharmD. So it depends upon your college, which college or which university you are applying for. So it can be either because of your 12th grades, or it can either be due to many entrance examinations that are conducted. There is no specific entrance exam to go into PharmD. Like for MBBS there is NEET, so for PharmD there is no specific entrance exam, but your merit list could be based on NEET. For Gujarat we have good set, so that, and also your 12th marks. So NEET, good set and 12th marks, these are mainly considered for making merit list for your admission into PharmD. But how would you know whether what kind of marks will be considered for your admission or not? So you should first of all decide which state you want to do PharmD in, and then followed by which university you want to take PharmD, you want to study PharmD from, and then the college. Just remember, selecting a college is not as important as selecting a university. If your university is extremely good enough, then if college is not that good, it's okay, because later on your when you go for a job interview, that time university will help you a lot more than what your college. Okay, because there are certain universities which are being recognized by I would say foreign countries also, such as GTU, that is Gujarat Technological University, but there are many others which are not as well recognized in foreign countries or in other states. So you should be very peculiar and very meticulous about the university that you are selecting rather than the college that you are selecting. Okay, so coming back, how do you get in and what you should know. So select the university which you want to go through, and then in that the admission portal would be there, and there it would be listed about what all criteria are considered for admission into PharmD. Or what you can do is that you can call your college admission department and ask them regarding the same. Also visit the college campus, and when you are visiting college campus, don't just visit the college campus, also talk to the students there. Don't talk to first, second year PharmD students, talk to 3, 4, 6 year PharmD students maybe if you can. And also one more thing that you should keep in mind is that I think I'll make another video about how you should select your best college for PharmD. Okay, so yeah, in that I'll be adding some other points. Let me just write it down. So another one of my most asked question is that is PharmD hard? Now I have never found PharmD as a whole hard. It is a bit easier when you compare it to MBBS or such competitive courses. It is easy, but there are certain subjects which are hard, such as you can take organic chemistry, then pharmaceutical analysis, pharmacology is a tad bit hard, and biostatistics. So there are subjects which are a bit hard, and the hardest year in PharmD, it is actually third year PharmD. So whenever someone is in third year PharmD, I always make sure to wish them luck. If you are someone who is watching after being in third year PharmD, then all the best for your examinations, and hope you are doing good. Alright, so yeah, it is hardest, and we commonly say that if you can go through third year PharmD with good marks, then you are good enough for the entire course of PharmD. Now why third year PharmD is hard enough? It is because it has some subjects which are hard enough, such as pharmaceutical analysis is very hard. Even for me it was very tough. And then we have pharmacology, which is also a bit hard. Pharmacology is just about study of different drug classes, and trust me, there are so many drug classes with so many side effects, so many mechanism of actions. So yeah, that. And also you have medicinal chemistry, which is again extremely hard because there are so many kinds of structures, and the foundational structure remains the same, or the skeletal structure remains the same. You just have to change the functional group. So it can get very much confusing when there are, suppose there is this tetracycline group of antibiotics. So it makes it a bit hard because you don't remember which functional group to enter when. You can remember it when you are studying, but when you are in the pressure of examination, you tend to forget and make silly mistakes. So yeah, there is medicinal chemistry. There is also pharmaceutical jurisprudence, and I don't at all like jury. So you just mainly in that study about laws regarding pharmaceutics and stuff like that. So it has Drugs and Cosmetics Act and etc. So yeah, that was also a bit hard. So yeah, that is the reason that PharmD third year, I really feel, not just I, actually all of us in PharmD, we feel that third year PharmD is the hardest. But one more thing is that each and every subject has its own perks and disadvantages and its own level of hardness. You cannot just step back from something or step into something when you come to know that it is easy or it is hard. Okay, so it's not something that you should be afraid of at all, because yeah, you might fail, you might make mistakes, but that can happen at any time. Even if you choose the easiest of the course, then also somewhere in life mehnat karni padti hai. So I don't find PharmD as a whole to be hard, just some subjects which I dreaded of. But finally I'm in 5th year PharmD, so I'm in an extremely happy delulu kind of place right now. Okay. So now the sweetest part, which is scope of PharmD. Now scope of PharmD, as I said earlier, it revolves around either clinical research and clinical pharmacy mainly. Okay, and you can get around 2 to 6 lakhs of salary per annum very easily, but it also depends upon your knowledge, your skills, your grades, etc. Okay, so I will get into nuances of the scope in another video. I would talk about each and every small big subject of pharmacy of PharmD, and I'll tell you how you can further extrapolate in your career if you really like that subject. Okay, but also if you want to know right now, then even in my previous videos I have listed certain scopes of PharmD, so you can check them out along with the salary. So link would be in the description box below, or you can find it in my playlist named PharmD. So yeah, this is all about what is PharmD, how do you get in. Yeah, best colleges left. Okay, so I've also got a lot of questions regarding what is the best college for PharmD. I really don't know, because I cannot suggest you what are the good colleges of PharmD, because I haven't obviously studied from all of them, right? You can only know about a college once you get into it and you complete 2 to 3 years into it. So yeah, that is it. But when we were in 4th year, that time we had an intern from JSS Mysore or Vellore, I don't remember. Okay, I think it was JSS College, Mysore. So I'll type it in the comment box. Okay, so yeah, from that college, and she had such amazing knowledge. Now it can also be dependent on the person and not actually on the college, because at last it is upon us to put in the work. Okay, but I really liked the vast experiences that they had been provided, whether it was chemotherapy reconstitution or medical stewardship, antibiotic stewardship or pharmacovigilance or material-vigilance. She knew it all because she had also participated in so many research work in her hospital, because it was compulsory for them as being from that college to participate in such research group. So that I really found extremely helpful. One more thing that you can see when you want to go for best college is that you should see what kind of hospital they have MOU with, because that is extremely important. If you want to further know that what are the tick lists that you should make for selecting your best college, then I'll be making another video very shortly. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon for notifications, so that whenever I upload such new videos you can get the notification right away. Also, don't forget to like this video, because if you like this video, then YouTube will know that you want more such content and it will show you more such content. Alright, so that is it. Now we should go on to what subjects are studied in PharmD. Alright, so now we have reached the aspect of the video where I would really suggest you to grab popcorn or something to eat, because now it's going to be very long. Okay, so I thought of discussing each and every subject of each and every year with you, because I think that once you know the course of course of a course, the syllabus of a course, then only you can know whether that course is actually good enough for you or not. Because course might sound good, its scope is okay, its demand is a lot and all of that things, but when you actually start studying, you might feel that array, this wasn't for me or something like that. Okay, so that's why let's get into what actually is PharmD. Okay, so when you come into first year, you will have subjects such as human anatomy and physiology, pharmaceutics, medicinal biochemistry, pharmaceutical organic chemistry, pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry, remedial mathematics or biology. So from first to fourth year of PharmD, you have 6 subjects. Me being a 5th year PharmD student, I only have 3 subjects. Okay, so human anatomy and physiology, it is, I think, self-explanatory. You study about anatomy, and now what anatomy means is that what body parts, not just body, but what organs, tissues are where, what skeletal system is there, all of that. And physiology, you study about how these different organ tissue systems, they combine, or musculoskeletal system, it combines to make your body actually work. So that is what you study in human anatomy and physiology. Then comes pharmaceutics. So pharmaceutics, it is mainly about making not tablets, you won't be doing that, but making, I think, suppositories, cream, different types of lotions, etc. So all that reconstitution and all of that, it comes into pharmaceutics. So you will be learning about the medicine production aspect of pharmaceutics, of pharmacy. Okay, so that you would be studying in pharmaceutics. Now we have medicinal biochemistry, which was one of my, I'm so sorry for background noise, which was one of my favorite subjects, because medicinal biochemistry, it just deals with the biochemistry of a body, such as there is I think Krebs cycle, yeah, there is Krebs cycle, and there are so many other cycles in the body, so you just have to learn about that. I think there is electron transport chain, yeah, ETC cycles, so all of that you have to learn. So it is really a very sit back, relax kind of a subject. You just have to remember, the thing in medicinal biochemistry is that you have to revise it periodically. So you just have to revise all the chains, or all the cycles, different cycles you have to revise. So it is a very cute subject, I would say. Okay, next we have pharmaceutical organic chemistry. It is a bit tough. So organic chemistry, this one, it is mainly extrapolation of what you studied in 11th and 12th. So it is just that free radical system and different kind of aspects of, I think, organic chemistry, I should say. So it is just about extrapolation of 11th and 12th year. Yeah, it has all the named redox reactions and what catalyst works where, what is the use of which catalyst where, etc. So it is all of that. In organic chemistry, it is the calculation part that you had in 12th standard and 11th standard, checking about the G was, I think, kinetic energy or something like that. It was so about calculations that we studied in 11th and 12th year in chemistry. So pharmaceutical inorganic inorganic chemistry is all about that, you know, you calculate the pH, etc. So it is about that. Now remedial mathematics and biology. If you are a biology student who has come into PharmD, then you will have remedial mathematics. It is just a tad bit tough, not very much. And if you are a mathematics student who is opting for PharmD, then you will have biology as remedial subject. It will be a bridge course more of, rather than being a remedial subject. So yeah, these two bridge courses you will have to be doing. Another thing is that I have already made a video. If you are a PharmD first year student watching this video, then I have already made a video on how you should decide your timetable being a first year PharmD student. So I would really want you to check that out also, because it will help you to see how your monthly schedule would look like once you are a PharmD student. Alright. The second year PharmD. Next we have pathophysiology, then we have pharmaceutical microbiology, pharmacognosy and phytopharmaceuticals, pharmacology 1, and then we have community pharmacy and pharmacotherapeutics. Pathophysiology is just where you study about how a disease gets into human body, what all organs, tissues it affects, and how it can be dealt with or how it can be treated. Okay, pharmaceutical microbiology, it is I think self-explanatory. Then we have pharmacognosy and phytopharmaceuticals. What this means is that, you know, there are so many herbal medicines, such as there is cinnamon and then there is cardamom, etc. So you learn about nutmeg and all of them. So you learn about what are the medicinal properties, how you will identify different sections, that is lateral section, longitudinal section, etc. For each and every scraping of those medicinal plants, I would say. So it deals with that I would say phytopharmaceuticals. It is a plant-based medicinal chemistry that you would be studying. Next we have pharmacology, which is study of drugs, as I already told, but it is a tad bit tough. Next we have community pharmacy, extremely scoring subject. Community pharmacy is very easy. You just have to learn, you know, the basic things, that what is community pharmacy, who all are involved, what a community pharmacy does, all of that. Community pharmacy is basically the pharmacist store which is right next to your door. So you are just studying about that bhaiya which you already know about. Okay, next we have pharmacotherapeutics. Now pharmacotherapeutics, it is one of my favorite subjects again. So what it deals is with, we had pathophysiology, which deals with the disease aspect of a disease, like how the disease enters into human body and how it affects the human body. Pharmacotherapeutics deals with how the disease can be treated, what all medications can be given at what doses and what type of medications in which kind of disease. So it is that kind of that aspect of treatment. Yeah. Coming to third year PharmD, which I told you is one of the hardest. So we again have pharmacology 2 and pharmacotherapeutics 2. Then we have pharmaceutical analysis. Now this is a bit hard because you learn so much about you know, many different types of assays, such as immunofluorescence assay. Then I think there was X-ray spectrophotometry, etc. It is extremely boring, extremely hard subject, especially for me. I used to dread the subject. So it is all about that. Analysis means that if suppose a person is poisoned through unknown poison, an emergency case comes into hospital and you don't know what kind of poison or what kind of drug overdose that patient is suffering from. So what you do is that you will be taking either a blood sample, right? So a blood sample or gastric fluid you will be taking, and then you will be assaying for what kind of drug it is, whether it is digoxin, whether it is any kind of TC overdose, etc. So how you will assay it, what kind of you know, analytical method you would be using for assaying that kind of drug, that comes into pharmaceutical analysis. So yeah, it is that. Then we have pharmaceutical jurisprudence, which is just about so many laws regarding pharmacy, you know, all the, there is MPTP and there is DNC, that is drugs and cosmetics. Then there is one related to ads of pharmaceutical products, etc. It is a scoring subject although. Then there is medicinal chemistry. Medicinal chemistry is similar to organic chemistry, but it is more of organic chemistry, pharmacotherapeutics and pharmacology, all three combined. It is literally that, because it has structure. You have to draw, you know, those different benzene and all of those structures. Not benzene is very easy. Okay, now here we are talking about 6 9 14 benzenes to draw. Okay, that big structures they will be there, along with different kind of functional group. If there is a class of drugs such as, let me say, penicillin, then what is the structure of penicillin? G, not neomycin, yeah, so stuff like that. So it deals with that, and also what is the side effects of those drugs, what are the structure, what is the mechanism of action, etc. Okay, next we have pharmaceutical formulations. It is extremely similar to pharmaceutics, which you studied in first year, but here you would also learn about making lipsticks, which you did not have in first year. Alright, so proceeding towards the end of the video, so we have fourth year PharmD. So in fourth year PharmD, you have pharmacotherapeutics 3, then you have hospital pharmacy and clinical pharmacy, you have biostatistics and research methodology, you have biopharmaceutics and pharmacokinetics, and clinical toxicology. Clinical toxicology is very cute subject. So in clinical toxicology, you just study about what are the types of toxic, what do you say, what drugs can cause what type of toxicity, that is learned in clinical toxicology. Not just drugs, but even due to, you know, different types of ants, such as red ant. If red ant bites you, then what happens, how you can treat it. If different classes of snakes bite you, then how you can treat that. If different kind of wasp, honeybee, etc. bites you, then what you can do. So it deals with that aspect of the subject, what you can do in overdose of, for example, let's say morphine, codeine, amphetamines, etc. So it deals with that kind of study. Next we have biopharmaceutics and pharmacokinetics. It is a good subject. It is mainly regarding to ADME of the body, that is absorption, distribution, metabolism, elimination, but into extremely depth. Okay, like different transporters, what are they involved, what are the factors affecting ADME, how you can manipulate them for better pharmacotherapy to the patient, better treatment to the patient. And also there are different derivations and calculations in the subject, such as one compartment, two compartment, multi-compartment, etc. Then we have biopharmaceutics and research methodology. Now, sorry, biostatistics and research methodology. Now it deals with sample size selection and how you can analyze different types of results that you are getting. So this one is really helpful for your project work, and yeah, it will be helping you there. But biostatistics and research methodology, it is just about how you will. Now what is sample size is that, for example, you want to conduct a study on new drug X that you have found. So how you would select how many subjects or participants you want for the clinical trial of the subject X, so that you would be studying through biostatistics and research methodology. Not just the sample size, but also how you would be analyzing the results, what kind of method you would use to analyze what kind of result, what all variants or variables you would be using, etc. Now clinical pharmacy, as I said, it deals with patient drug relationship. Now hospital pharmacy, it is regarding drug hospital relationship, such as what kind of drugs are placed where, you know, there is SABA and LABA drugs and all of that. So then drug disposal, drug acquisition, what are the kind of pharmacies in one hospital, because there are different types. For example, for chemo or oncology, there is an all over different pharmacy department. For emergency there is another, and there are crash carts, so what medications to use and to be put in crash cart, etc. So that all comes in hospital pharmacy. Pharmacotherapeutics 3 I already told you. Now coming to the last one, that is 5th year PharmD, and I really hope that you guys have, if you have watched till here, then please hit that subscribe button and share this video with your friends. Right, so the first subject that we have in 5th year PharmD, it is clinical research. Now in that we have how, if someone wants to conduct clinical trial for a new drug molecule, how you can proceed with that, or if it is a drug that is already known in Indian population or in foreign country, and you just want to create another generic version of it, so how you can proceed with that also for a clinical trial or for the drug approval for marketization. So that is what you study here. You study about what are the different types of clinical trials, what are the different phases of clinical trials, that is, and and laws and regulations regarding clinical trials such as good clinical practices, etc. So yeah, that, and then regulatory processes in India, Europe, USA. So you study all of that. Then we have pharmacoepidemiology and pharmacoeconomics. So in epidemiology, you study about what are the different outcomes in epidemiology, what are the different kind of studies that you do in pharmacoepidemiology. Now what pharmacoepidemiology is that it deals with for example, let's take COVID-19. Okay, so what pharmacoepidemiology sees is that how COVID-19 affected Indian population, how it affected South Asian population, how it affected Asia, and how it affected globally. And then you can extrapolate that to make financial decision for public policy, for treatment, etc. For example, what kind of treatment worked best due to study or analysis of case studies, case reports, clinical trials, post marketing drug surveillance, etc. So that is all in pharmacoepidemiology. It also deals with what kind of drug surveys you should be doing, for what drug surveys should be conducted, and what are the commonly seen ADRs, whether some drug should be banned or not after its marketization even. So all of that comes in epidemiology. Then we have economics. So in economics we study about what how you can take into patient perspective and cost perspective for the best treatment. You can, for example, there is cost utility analysis, which means this much cost for a particular treatment can provide for these many years of life expectancy. Just for an example, if we take rifampicin and isoniazid combination in treatment of tuberculosis, that can give the patient, for example, let's say 10 years of life, and it will cost 50 rupees. So 50 rupees for 10 years of life. Then we have another treatment option, which is isoniazid, which costs 10 rupees for an example, and it will give you 5 years of life. So what treatment option is best for patient, or what treatment option the patient wants to go for, that is what we study in economics. Apart from this, we have clerkship, that is we have ward round rotations in different wards. This year we have pediatrics, in which I am posted right now. Then we have oncology, we have medicine, that is general medicine ward, we have surgery, we have also psychiatry and ortho. Yeah, these all I have. We have, and also gynec. So all of that. And apart from that, the most weightage in 5th PharmD, it is on project. So yeah, I've already made a video on how you can select a good topic for project for 5th PharmD, so you can go through that. So this is it. I really hope that you guys get some knowledge now about what is PharmD, you get a grasp of it, and if there are any further questions, you know that I always reply to you promptly. So comment down in the comment section about any kind of questions that you have, and I really hope that you guys have subscribed by now. Okay, so yeah, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Goodbye, and I'll very soon see you in next videos, which I'll be making about what are the different scopes of PharmD. Bye bye.